Hi everyone and welcome back to some more Civilization 5. So, after thinking about it for a while, I decided to pick up freedom. It will work nicely with our current empire, and that way we will definitely stay friendly with Ram. We might get a bit of ideology pressure, but we currently got 62 happiness, so that shouldn't be a huge problem. Anyway, freedom it is then. Now we got a few options. We could get increased great people generation rate, which would work nicely with our current setup. So I'm considering that one. We could get more tourism, which we don't really need all that much. I mean, tourism would be nice, but it won't really change the situation. We could make specialists consume less food, which would actually bring it down to like 1 or 1.5. Yeah, they are currently consuming 2.5. So that would actually be pretty nice. Military units purchased with gold receive full experience. Unit supply generated by population increased by 50%. Yeah, we don't need that right now. We don't need covert action either. More food. And receive 2 additional trade routes. Plus 6 gold from trade routes with civilizations following freedom. So basically with Ram. Yeah, I think that will be the best option right now, because we could really use more gold. And our second one will probably be the first one, for more great people. But right now we could really use more gold. So let's go for that one. And we'll grab 2 more trade routes right away. And not in our capital though. Melbourne, after the research lab, and Braga, before the research lab. Okay, that works. That's 9 trade routes now. And let's check the list of available trade routes. Should be pretty good. Yep, that looks much better than before. Way better than before. Okay, and I guess we're done. We got 10 turns to prepare for war. I do want Cristo Redentor, so I will try to get that. I could actually fight by a great engineer in 4 turns, but by the time we fight by a great engineer, he won't be needed anymore, because I do have one here. We just need 6 turns of construction, I think. Oh yeah, another artifact. I'll take that for sure. Can we get more tourism? That actually decreased it. Optimizing reduced it by 2. Yeah, okay, whatever. If you say so. That's not very optimized, however. I'm just saying. You know what would be nice? It would be nice if we could buy coal from someone, anyone. But I checked everyone and nobody is selling coal. That is very unfortunate. Hopefully we'll have oil. Because if we don't have oil, that's going to be an even bigger problem. Fingers crossed. Oh, we didn't get a whole lot of ideology pressure. Did we get any at all? No, we actually did not. I mean, we are technically getting ideology pressure from Austria, but we are getting the same amount of helpful influence from Ram. Which means our public opinion is content. Alright, carry on then. Another armory. Not that we needed it, but we do need it if we want to recruit more units in there. And the war between the Mongols and Austria is already over. And I guess we will not be getting Cristo Redentor. Well then, never mind. Back to cruisers. And corporation after the cruisers. Alright, so what's the best trade route? I think we should move to Melbourne. Was it Melbourne? No, it wasn't. Okay. Off you go. And what's next? Porto. It is still growing. I can switch it to production and still have it grow. Now, as much as I would like to build hospitals, we need more units, like seriously. We need more cruisers. We still have enough iron for 2 more cruisers. It sucks that there aren't any naval units we could get without strategic resources. But oh well. I guess it will be a cruiser. Although, it might be better to build them all in our capital. I think that will be better. What the heck do we get here then? Let's actually grab a castle. I don't think we'll need one, especially in Porto, but it's only 3 turns. Might as well get it, just in case. I mean, 16 combat strength is basically nothing. You could breathe in that city's general direction and capture it. So, there's our cruiser. I think I'll grab bombardment. For plus 20% versus cities. Because the plan is to try capturing some cities. Alright, bombardment 1, bombardment 2. Okay then. One more coming. And that's going to be a trade route with Ram. 20 gold, 2 science, 30 culture. I thought that would be better. But apparently not. This screen lies. Or does it? No, it actually changed. It's still a good one. I mean, 20 gold is the most we can get for a trade route right now. So, off you go. What's happening? Yeah, Austria is plotting against the Mongols. That's not exactly surprising. I don't really care about sharing this with him, but, I mean, I suppose we can do that. I wouldn't want Austria to steamroll the Mongols. I do, however, want Austria to declare war on the Mongols. But we'll see about that. We could try to pay them, but they are unlikely to accept that. Well, let's try. It probably won't work. We can't even ask them. A diplomatic situation prevents it. Yeah, a peace treaty, I guess. There's another cargo ship. So our happiness is fine, we don't need circles. And we don't have ivory nearby, so there's no need. Oh yeah, we never built the printing press. Not that we really need one, but it's only 1 turn. Might as well grab it. I got so many great admirals now, it's a little bit insane actually. I could pop them all for luxuries, but I'm mostly keeping them for repair fleet. It will be useful. We could use repair fleet 12 times with all these great admirals, that's insane. Anyway, trade route. Okay, we can do better than that, I'm sure. Let's see. Well, Porto. We got a decent trade route from every city, basically. Including Melbourne from the looks of it. But Lampang is showing 14 gold here. This one is not available on my list. Okay. Well, let's try to go elsewhere. Maybe to Almaty. Okay, let's try from there. And now we basically wait for the war to start. Yeah, 14 gold is a little bit low. I don't really want that. I guess we can send a trade route from Lisbon. What do you want? I'm not interested, sorry. Oh, and we should renew our declaration of friendship. I hope he will accept. I mean, we have a massive modifier because of the ideology. So he should accept, I hope. He actually did not accept, really. Well, that's slightly annoying. Hopefully he will eventually. Vote against sanction repeal, obviously. That's a no-brainer. There's the castle. 1 turn for arena. Well, I mean, might as well. It's always a little bit of tourism, +2 tourism. Also +2 gold and +1 culture. I suppose we might as well get that. Yeah, that's a much better trade route. Let's use that one. And... okay, I can't send a trade route to Ram from here. There's the printing press. What's next? Can we buy iron at least? No, we cannot. Not from him anyway. That is very annoying. That's a little bit too much, I think. What about Babylon? Yeah, we could buy some, but again, I think that's a bit too much. We got 19 aluminum, but we can't really use it for anything overly useful. That's the worst part. I would trade most of that for coal right now. It already sucks not having coal, but not having coal on an archipelago map is even worse. It's just really bad. What's that notification? A strategic monopoly. Yeah, sure, taunt me with coal notifications. Opera house. We do have a musicians guild in here, so I suppose that makes sense. Next. So that war should be starting pretty soon. Oh, here's a war with Babylon. I hope Austria will join in. They should. Once their peace treaty expires. Great writer. But we'll also have to do something about Austria. However, that's easier said than done. I can't really declare war on Austria directly. I mean, I can, but I won't be able to do much right now. I guess we'll have to go to Venice or something. Sure. Cruiser. Bombardment 1, bombardment 2. I really wish we had more ironclads. There's not a lot of coal on this map as a whole, because nobody is willing to trade coal. Well, okay, Austria has one. I guess they all used it for ironclads, if they even have it. There's not a lot that I can actually see. I don't even know if Ram has any coal, because there's none I can actually see in his territory. Right, there's the arena. What do we get next? Well, we could get some land units. Any point getting another archaeologist? There's not a lot I can see. There are probably hidden antiquity sites somewhere, so we could grab an archaeologist and then explore with an archaeologist. Here's one, but that's inside Ram's territory. Well, I could grab one and explore with him. It might be a bit of a waste, but it's only a few turns. Alright, let's grab one, it's fine. What about Austria? Do they have any hidden sites? Hey, wait, what happened with that proposal? Yeah, Mongolia is still sanctioned. Alright then. How much gold do they have again? Not a whole lot, but they got almost 400 gold per turn. Okay then. Oh hey, we are actually friends with Antwerp somehow. Okay, sure, why not? So that war should be happening any moment now. 4 turns to finish combustion. I'm still thinking about that great engineer. I'd like to use him for something, but Austria just keeps stealing all the wonders. Not just Austria, also other thieves. I could just use him for a manufactory. Honestly, that might be a better choice at this point. Should have done it earlier, probably. But I'm actually strongly considering it right now. Yeah, I think I'm just going to do that. Just get a manufactory right here. Okay, sure, I'm doing it. Here, just going to lock that tile permanently. And there we go. Where was the other one again? Because, yeah, right here and right here. They are right next to each other. Okay, carry on. It's done. It's still growing, as in the city. Wait, what? Ram declared war on Indonesia. What the heck are you doing, Ram? That's a bit weird. Okay. And no, I'm not giving you open borders. And Golden Age. That will help our income. Yeah, I don't like how he declared war on Indonesia. That was not the plan. Not at all. But alright. Is Austria at war with anyone? No, they are not. I hope they will declare on the Mongols, but I guess we'll find out. Yeah, Trader Seeds is spreading. Okay, yeah, it's time. Yes, let's do it. Alright, let's do it. Fine. Done. This should be interesting. I hope he's actually going to send some help. And I won't have to do it on my own. We'll find out. Alright, we could try to liberate Riga. We'll see how that goes. I can also bring all the great admirals. Maybe not all of them, but a few. For repair fleet. The corvettes won't be amazingly useful at this point, but we have them, so we might as well use them, right? We can use them as cannon fodder. That's pretty much their role at this point. Okay, that's going to be enough great admirals. We'll see how many ships he actually has. Probably quite a few, if I had to guess. We can get 2 more cruisers. Okay, so in our capital, basically. Arena can wait. Yes, it's only 1 turn, but 1 turn can actually make a difference. I will, however, finish the corporation. Okay, Venice joined in. That's good. Hopefully Austria will also join in. However, I don't want Austria to actually take any cities from the Mongols. I just want them to weaken the Mongols. Or distract them at least. We got oil, I can see it already. Okay. We got 1 in here, inside our territory. Let's improve that right away. Oh no, it's already improved because it has the academy. So we are getting that already. Any more oil anywhere around here? Well, not inside our borders. You know, I'm actually almost considering stealing that coal from Venice. It's not a lot, I wish it was more than that. But it's something. Hey, that would technically double our coal reserves. Which sounds more impressive than it actually is. And there's the archaeologist. Here's some oil, but that's inside Austrian territory. Alright, let's move. First, let's pick our research. We could go for flight. We could also try to unlock uranium ASAP. We'll probably need nukes, if we can get them quickly enough. We could get penicillin for submarines. Yeah, that's probably a good idea, especially since we have a lot of aluminum. And we can't get ironclads. We kind of need submarines. Oh, and we should be able to buy a great scientist right now. Yes. Okay, that might actually be enough. No, it won't be enough for penicillin. But it will save us at least 10 turns easily. So, let's move, shall we? Just need to be really careful about this. Okay, I'm not seeing anything just yet. That's slightly surprising. Okay. We can start the attack on the next turn. Let's just move closer to Riga. Like so. Yep, 3 tiles away. Corvettes on this side. And one more cruiser. Here, that will do. Hopefully there are no nasty surprises coming. Production. In Porto. What do we need? We could grab a military academy, we could grab a hospital at this point. Also opera house. Definitely. Speaking of which, here's an opera house. No need for a museum in Melbourne, because it doesn't have an artist guild. Don't get me wrong, it's still useful, but it's more useful with an artist guild. Way more useful. I'm thinking hospital, actually. Oh, hold on. Plus 10% culture for this city. Which city is generating the most culture? That would be Lisbon, obviously. We'll need an opera house for that. Okay, sure. Also, I don't think we'll be spreading our corporation too much, but I suppose we'll find out. I hope we can spread it at least a little bit. Broadway. Oh, actually that's RAM, not Austria. Good. I really didn't want Austria to get that. Come on now. So there's the corporation. Okay then, now we need trade routes from our capital. We can actually grab one more. Let's grab one in Braga. Before the research lab. Actually no, hold on, let's grab one in Melbourne. Before the hospital. We can actually get it in one turn. Okay, sounds good. And let's see if we can liberate Riga. Should be doable with cruisers. Rifleman, that's not going to help you. Yeah, this shouldn't even take too long. Like that. We could use some more cruisers, but alas, this is what we have. I guess that's pretty much it. Yeah, that's basically it. Might take a little bit of time. But we do have more cruisers incoming. In Lisbon. So, how much science? 5,000. I suppose it will have to do. Okay, sure. We need 7 turns to finish penicillin. Could have been worse. So, in 7 turns we'll get access to submarines. I might actually just buy 1 or 2 submarines. We'll see. We could use at least 1 ASAP for protection. And here's another war. It seems everyone is declaring on everyone. And I certainly don't mind. Our happiness is still more than fine. At least that's one thing we don't have to worry about. And yep, here's another war that's coming up soon. I think he's a little bit screwed because he's way behind in tech. But that's not my problem. Alright, let's do more damage. Shame we don't have logistics. Yeah, this will take a while. I could attack with ironclads, but that won't do that much damage. Okay, let's just keep it up. We do have a cruiser coming up in 2 turns. And the new trade routes should go from Lisbon. To at least try spreading our corporation. Here's more oil. Indonesia has some. Good for them. Oh, and we just got some iron because we were exporting it. Okay. Cotton. 4 gold per turn? Will you give us coal? No. Right, let's just get gold. That's not our only copy, is it? No, it's not. Not that it matters too much. So, what the heck are the Mongols doing? Don't get me wrong, I don't want their fleet to show up. It's just a little bit weird that they haven't sent anything at all. They are probably busy elsewhere. Okay. Hey, that's great for us. Maybe we can also capture Old Sarai. I wish Riga was a slightly better city, then we could consider capturing it. But as it stands right now, there's no point capturing it. It's a really bad city. This is taking a while. Okay. I'm not quite sure what Indonesia is doing, but it's taking them a while, apparently. This is a little bit concerning now. Oh yeah, there we go. I thought it stuck for a moment. That was a really long turn. And the Ram just entered Atomic Era. Hey, we will enter Atomic Era in 6 turns. So we are not very far behind. I mean, we are not really behind at all. Speaking of being behind, what's the tech count for Austria? 57, and we got 55. Yes, so we pretty much closed the gap. The technological gap, at least. Can't say the same about culture and tourism. Anyway, where do we want to go right now? Well, highest gold would be with Indonesia, but barely any science and culture. Let's go to Venice. Works for me. We can go to Venice. Off you go then. Do some damage to Riga. Can we bring it down to yellow at least? Yeah. Okay, 1 turn for the cruiser. Let's see. Where's the cruiser? Oh yeah, right here. Oh yeah, we need a seaport to be able to buy units. Where's the seaport? Right, that requires coal. See, it sucks not having coal on an archipelago map. Maybe we should just steal that coal from Venice. It's not like we care about their opinion all that much. I'm just not sure if I can do it here. Well, let's see if we can do it. It's not like we have a shortage of great generals. We got 4 great generals. We're not really going to use them for anything. Not really. So that's pretty much all we can do near Riga. Plus 1 population, good. We are almost done with all the research labs. So at least we don't have to worry about any more science buildings in this game. How's the tourism? Yeah, 700. It's getting a little bit too much. Fortunately, Ram has a massive culture pool, but I'm not sure if it's going to be enough or not. I guess we'll see about that. I need Ram to block the culture victory for Austria. That's what I need him to do. Alright, so... yeah, I can't get a citadel in their territory in Vox Populi. At least not with this build. I would have to get it here and replace the landmark. I don't know if I want to do that. I honestly don't want to do that. But at the same time, we desperately need more coal. Like, seriously. I'm a little bit screwed without more coal. It sucks, but it is what it is. Let's maybe move out of range with this fella. That will do. I'll have to think about it. Can we even build a citadel and replace a landmark? I never really tried to do that. I assume it will replace it. But it might also block the citadel from being constructed at all. Anyway, the next tenet is probably going to be Great People Generation Rate. Or the Specialist one. But I think it should be Great People. 33% is massive. So let's get that. Yup. Okay then. And we could probably work more Specialist slots, honestly. Scientist, not a lot of progress there. I could just stop growing the cities and focus fully on great people now, especially with that new tenant. Anyway, production, let's check that first. We do have an artist guild here, so let's grab a museum. That works. And that's going to be the end of this episode, so thanks for watching, I hope you enjoyed it. Leave a like if you did, or a dislike if you didn't. And I'll see you next time. Bye bye.